reload this round.
Mm-hmm. Go, Freddy. Yeah. Is that on the same? I'm guessing that's the same guy. It's already taken a minor bit of damage.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. All right. We're ready for bad guys.
All right.
I got up so they could shoot me in the face.
Ah!
Damn it.
Okay, this is one firing at Suede. Second one, he's still focused on Suede at the moment. Menaced. Ready. Almost. And
don't shoot Lumsey.
The one that just got hit by the skeleton is panicking and running away from him this round. Are there any kind of attacks of opportunity?
No, not really.
Okay, so he's freaked out by this skeleton that came around and that he's unable to damage, and it just clobbered him. He's freaking out and running this round.
So he's out of cover.
He's out of cover.
That's an attack. Cool.
All right, that's everybody.
Next round. If they go first next round, he might get new cover running down the hallway or something.
Good thing that some of these other guys are shit for hearing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next round. Villains are first, heroes are second. Casting a spell is approved. So there's 2 firing on Suede at the moment, who's making use of cover still. Almost
Suede
gets you with the second one. Freddy gets fired at, also behind cover. Almost. And then there's the one that is fleeing at the moment. That's the villains.
He can try a sprint roll to see how far he gets. He might fuck it up and only get a little way.
Good point.
Not sure what kind of sprinting these guys got. Probably not Olympic.
Yeah, he trips over the skeleton a little bit as he
stumbles away. No problem.
Yeah, he doesn't move that far away, but he's like out in the open now, just panicked by the skeleton.
Everybody adjusts fire.
All right, heroes.
Skeleton's going to bash him in the head again. And Arnold fails. And Lumpsy hits. So total damage is dead. Sorry, you guys get to shoot at somebody in cover again.
All right. I picked that guy right there. So I hit him even with cover.
Oh, yeah.
Scratch him up a bit.
Okay. Scratch the paint.
Yep.
All right, that's the heroes.
Did Freddy go? Did I miss that?
Yeah, he shot and missed. Let's see. Next round. Villains are first with haste.
Uh-oh.
Heroes are second. Crossing swords with the bad guy is approved. Okay.
Good thing we're hasty. We got to drop our pants.
Which was the one that the skeleton clobbered?
He dead. He's the guy who ran out of cover.
The one that ran out of cover? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many guys still in cover now?
4.
Got it.
All right.
You whittle their asses down.
Yeah, 2 of them are just fixated on Suede at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
They miss. There's one firing on Freddy.
Everybody's fixated on Suede. It's the G string with the fucking money is why. They're like, we get extra loot if we kill him.
And one of them connects with Arnold. Poor Arnold.
No.
Arnold takes 4 points of damage.
Got it.
What does the haste exactly do? Is it just a second action?
Yep. They get another attack or they could all reload. How many bullets do they have left, Jay?
They have 1 bullet left.
So they can all reload for their other action if you wanted.
That is what they do. They all reload this round. They're keeping down behind cover.
Got it.
All these admins shooting at them. Came to their house for some reason. Didn't bring a gift.
No problem.
And heroes.
While the one guy's reloading, a skeleton goes, ah! And he has marked a new guy for destruction, or the paint's scratched again. This guy is amazingly tough, Ralph.
Is it possible to maneuver to like different cover, maybe to get around their cover or something like that?
Yeah. Give me a maneuver roll. You can move into a different piece of cover over like behind some furniture that's knocked over, and you'll have an open line of sight on them.
That's cool. Lumpsy reloads.
Oh, by half.
Nice. You've got a good heavy-ass table that's been knocked over on side, and you got a nice clean shot on them.
All right.
You're like on the other side. Like you're on one side, the skeleton's over on the other side harassing them.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. That was your maneuver. Let's see. Lumpsy fired. Freddy said +5 to the injured guy. Okay, so he did some damage.
So he's up to like 7 now because he has his paint scratched twice and then took another 5.
Gotcha. Okay, but there's still 4 up now, it looks like.
One of them's heavily wounded and 3 guys are not.
Okay. Yeah, the one guy who just got clobbered by the skeleton, he looked like he was about to panic, but he's keeping it together at the moment. All right, heroes done. Next round. Villains are first with a magic point regen. Heroes are second. Freaking out is approved. Okay, so let's see. The one that just got clobbered by the skeleton is going to kind of simple action away from him.
Out of cover?
He is now out of cover. Well, no, he's still in cover. He's kind of moving down behind this counter away from him, but closer towards Suede. Suede's still got an open shot on him. So he's kind of moving away and going to fire on the skeleton still. So it does not hit. Let's see. There was 2.
With his
firing.
They're not even sure if the skeleton's immune or not. They're like, I miss a lot. I'm not sure.
Yeah, even though you're behind cover, one of them got you, Suede. You're going to take 2 points of damage. The second one that's firing on you misses. And then we got one firing on Freddy. 1. These commands that you're issuing to the skeleton, it's all telepathic? Or do you have to issue verbal commands?
I believe it's verbal, so they definitely know that I'm...
Yeah, the one that was firing on Arnold this round, think he's kind of figured out that you're controlling the skeleton. So
I'm going on full defense this round. Freddy's back.
He misses. And that is the villains. Heroes go. Freaking out is approved.
Unfortunately, I already did defense. But that won't stop me from killing people. The skeleton beats the fuck out of somebody who's wounded for squish. Oh, wait, that was Arnold shooting. Shit, that was Arnold. Never mind. Squish.
So he nailed the guy that was shooting him.
And 8 points of damage to a wounded person.
Oh. So that's probably the one that Freddy is engaged with.
Great.
And
we got Suede, who's got a line of sight on 2 guys right now.
Yeah. And I throw my gun at him. Should I draw a card?
Yeah.
I think I just maneuvered away from the rifle.
Yeah, so draw one from the fumble deck.
If that snatch was...
Yeah, he did. He was right.
You get pissed and throw your gun at one of them.
I just look at him like, it's too good.
One guy is dead, by the way.
The guy you were fighting?
Yeah, the one the skeleton just met.
So now is there only 2 guys left?
There's 2 guys left.
Nice.
These are the 2. They're focused on Suede right now. He just threw his gun at him. Okay. Next round. Villains are first and hasted. Heroes are second. Maneuvers approved.
I got a question before they go, Jay. Am I in line of sight of Suede?
Yes.
Excellent.
You can see him.
I'm basically hunkering down so that nobody has a shot on me, and I go, Suede! I'm waiting to go, though.
The 2 villains this round, they are maneuvering themselves, repositioning themselves behind cover, and then taking shots at Suede. This guy is throwing his gun at them for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. They miss. Heroes.
Right. I throw my rifle to Suede.
Me throw a roll.
Where the hell is throw? Throw magic? No. Just throw. Grapple, martial arts.
Oh, yeah. Remind me to move the throw. It's a little bit further up. I don't know why it's not alphabetically in the thing. I'll move it later.
Where is it?
It's a bit above throw magic.
Throw magic, throwing stars. Throw general, got it. Okay, here we go. I throw my rifle to him dramatically. Wah, wah. And I look at him and go,
Can I maneuver to the rifle?
You'd have to move out of cover to get to it.
Oh, that's fine.
Skeleton, meanwhile, decides to smash in their guy's head.
Alright. I'm gonna go join the skeleton.
Is that a maneuver to get to the rifle or no?
Or simple action.
Simple action will get you there.
Ah,
All right, and that's the last bullet from him. So, right.
well, if it's a simple action to move over there, I could pick it up then this round, correct?
It could be your action picking it up.
All right, perfect.
You could simple action into cover next round.
Or if you want, you can pick up my pistol because I just dropped it. And then I'm gonna go and
I like the way that Freddy thinks.
go shank some pirates. So yeah, I fast drew my knife. Is it a maneuver to go over to the pirates? What is it?
Let's see. You could simple action into like line of sight. If you want to maneuver, you can stay behind another piece of cover.
Well, I want to stab them, so I need to be in melee.
Oh. Yeah, you want to maneuver to get to them.
Okay.
You won't be able to move.
Gleam in his
and
fucking eyes when he thinks about knifing somebody. He's like,
yeah,
okay. See maneuver. Oh.
Okay. That's the heroes.
So I'm just like,
wait, now I've gone. All right. Good.
Next round. Heroes are first, villains are second, and hasted again. Not attacking is approved.
All right. Skeleton smashes. Ooh. One of the guys shooting at Suede takes 8.
Nice.
And Arnold reloads. And
Very good.
Lindsay fails to attack. I'm going to pick up a piece of debris.
Okay.
Just anything.
Part of that chandelier looks pretty handy.
Great.
You got like a big curved piece of metal the size of a crowbar.
Perfect.
I'll simple action back into cover, not attack, and do an ammo count on the rifle I just picked up from Lucy.
Fully loaded.
Nice.
I just reloaded it. Although it would have been funnier if I'd forgotten to reload it. That would have been hilarious.
Just throw, or if the magazine had fallen out, you threw it to all these fumbles. There's so many weapons without magazines potentially.
Mm-hmm. It's just like the end of one of your favorite movies, The Mariachi, where they're kept picking up empty weapons and shit.
Okay, that's all the heroes.
Yep.
Now, was one of those two killed?
I'm
Just one left?
going to take the pull a Dr. Fulton card that somebody discarded without asking. And
I wasn't sure if you'd killed one of those two remaining. Is it one guy left or two guys left?
I think it's two.
And I think one of them's injured then. Because the skeleton just smashed one.
Yeah, for 8. One of the guys after Sway, because people are always after Sway.
Yeah, his face is all bloodied. He's not looking good right now. Okay.
Tell you that skeleton's worth his weight in bones.
Villains go. They are hasted. That guy, let's see. First off, he is freaked out by the skeleton.
I like
he is going to. He tries to maneuver, but kind of gets stuck on the counter. Does not get anywhere, and with his other action, fires at the skeleton. Doesn't matter. What were you going to say, Logan?
Does he have a 30 maneuver or less?
Yes.
That's a fumble. So he gets
that would be a fumble. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he's caught up good. He's not going anywhere for at least a round. Let's see.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and instead of shooting at the skeleton, he basically just threw it at the skeleton. He's cornered and caught on the counter. He just throws his gun. He's freaking out. Second guy is firing at Suede still. Doesn't know the skeleton's sneaking up on him. And misses. Going to shoot again with his haste. Misses.
And fumbles.
And yeah, it's another fumble.
The fumbles is it's a 90 with the second digit being whatever their skill is. So
yeah, let's see.
Oh, he might shoot the guy who's caught on the counter.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. He does one of those things where he goes to shoot Suede, checks his gun, shoots it up, and slightly behind, headshots his buddy that was caught on the counter, panicking.
There you
go. One guy left. And let's see if I just kind of roll morale for him. He's keeping it together. Okay, so that's the villains.
He's like, I could take them. I have no gun, no hope, no buddies, but I'm fucking bad as shit, and I got a boot knife or some shit.
Villains are first, heroes are second. Being in the Dreamlands is approved.
Okay.
Yeah, the one remaining guy, he's keeping it together, but he's going to spend his round maneuvering to new cover away from the skeleton. So the skeleton will have to spend a whole action getting to him this round if he successfully makes it.
Okay.
Okay, he almost makes it.
And the skeleton comes and smashes him.
He is out of cover, though. He did not quite make it to the new cover.
Excellent.
All right, heroes.
Arnold had reloaded already, so he has a fresh mag. And he hit, and the skeleton critted.
Oh,
here, hang on. I got something for the skeleton.
The guy's going to be dead already.
Yeah, he might not need it,
actually. Yeah,
Arnold and the skeleton hit him at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to see how big of a number you could roll.
Yeah, if he ain't dead, he ain't happy. Fred shows Freddy with his knife going, ah.
He's like getting ready to stick it. All right, so you did 12 damage to him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so that guy got dropped. And that seems to be everybody. Give me listen rolls. The fire is starting to pick up in here. Probably, another half a minute from now, you guys are going to start coughing on the smoke.
Mm-hmm. You notice nobody's working on putting it out. They're like, yeah, building burned down soon. Actually, we should put it out.
I mean, yeah.
You know. But listen.
Get your skeleton to just roll around in it or something.
Hey, not good at that.
Yeah, Swade, you with that you made it by half. You can hear people off in the distance. They, you think they've finally noticed the gunfire, and you think there's a few people heading back, but you're not sure where. You get the feeling that they're still kind of far off.
All right.
But right now there is no immediate enemies to be seen. So you guys are in the lobby. You got your various cover you're behind. You're kind of looking where all the pirates came out. That's where you deduced earlier that a lot of the footprints and stuff were going in. So how do you normally do this, Logan? If there's potential for combat to still happen, are you like in a lull, basically? We're not treating it round by round. Okay, so right now we're going to treat it like a lull. We're not going to do it round by round. What do you guys do?
I'm going to put out the fire. Or
Okay.
put out the fire.
Yeah.
There's like some big rugs. You can take that and probably smother it.
Yeah.
Okay.
While he's doing that, Swade, can you try to first aid me? I can trade you a card here.
Right.
Oh, also with that listen roll that you had, Swade,
yes,
you hear what sounds like muffled screaming just around that corner where the pirates ran from.
Okay.
Right. So
Vikram's been standing there the whole time recording all this. He's like standing up. He's not even really bothering to take cover. He's just standing there.
excellent. And please play that on me. I need the hit points bad.
All right.
If you need I've got a +5 bonus also if you need that for your first aid.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
All right. And here,
Go team.
I believe in me. All right. So no multiplier, +5. Yeah, you're wishing I was still the combat medic. Oh!
So now it's D3 +3. My God.
Do you roll the 3 or do you want me to roll it?
Oh, you please do it. Is my rolling?
How do I do a D3 out of this bad boy?
I would just roll. Oh, there's a D3 on the. Oh, Freddie, can you tell them how to make the dice appear underneath the pictures?
Yeah, if you go on the bullet point tab on the top right, and
Yeah.
check D3 and all the other ones that you want, check the box, and then at the very bottom, if you check show macro quick bar, they'll all appear at the bottom of your screen.
Handiest thing ever.
I am so sorry. I have a hard time hearing as it is, and I couldn't quite make that out. I apologize.
Okay, so if you click on the bullet point list, on
Bullet point
next
list.
to the, on the top right, next to the
Oh,
cog,
top right.
Yeah, by the gear.
you should
Got it.
see some things.
In the bar. Gotcha.
Yeah,
D3.
yeah.
All right. And do I have to do anything to save it, or is it just going to appear there?
At the very bottom, there's a thing that says show macro quick bar. Check that box,
All right.
and then it should appear at the bottom.
There we go.
All right. 4 is good. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, and then you got your Doc Fulton card there for 3 more.
Right. Yeah. I'm now only somewhat close to death. Hooray. Thank you.
All right, so
Yep.
Sweet, bandage me.
about a minute has passed. Freddie found a rug. He furiously starts putting out the fire.
Don't worry,
Takes-
I have experience.
I got a card for that one.
Yeah, you hear the muffled screams Swade,
Hmm.
and Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of confusion out there.
Let's okay, we have a choice. We can either get ready here, or we can go into the room where the hostages are and get ready to ambush them there, but then the hostages might get hit. Or we can send out the skeleton to meet and greet.
Hey, you're the captain. You tell us.
Anybody?
You're the captain.
You're the captain.
Right. We send out the skeleton, and while the skeleton's distracting them, we set up ambush from in the hotel, and then we take them by surprise. We're going to try for our surprise damage for one round again as we blaze in on them. Basically, the skeleton will charge out and just start killing the people outside.
Where do you send the skeleton?
I go with it out back and like do the peer out the opposite side door.
The way you came in, or the way the pirates came out?
The way the pirates came out.
Yeah, so like you kind of head over into the restaurant area and you kind of look around and you see a hallway going down to what looks like was a coat check. And at the end of that hallway, you could see two people tied up in chairs. There's a woman, long curly hair. There's a guy who's dressed in blue clothing. They're kind of back to back. They have a rope around them. They're blindfolded and gagged. Before you get to that room, you see big double doors, like you have to walk past some kind of room to get to that. So you could send your skeleton down to the coat check where the tied up people are, or you could send it down to like where the double doors, they can make a right into this room.
Sweet, go listen at double doors, see if anybody's there. Arnold,
all right,
get those two people, get them out of here. You go. I go get my Sweet. Do you need my rifle still?
No, I give it back to you, and then I'm going to just clear out the two pistols I had and reload and get ready.
Yep.
Okay. While you're doing that, Arnold scrambles off down the hallway. Captain.
Just take him out quiet.
He's in there. Maybe a minute later, he comes back. Yeah. They're taking stuff off. First thing he did was untie him. You see two people coming out with them. They're like rubbing their eyes. They're obviously kind of disoriented right now.
I thought we were bird boxing this. Go, go, go. Yeah, I figured it was him.
And then here's a picture of the gal.
Probably better if she keeps her shirt on.
Yeah, she seems to have a shirt on now. It says, "I'm a pepper too." And it's got like a little logo of some sort on it.
Got it.
But, they appear to be in good health. They don't seem to be bleeding or anything. Arnold's bringing them over. He's over kind of by the swivel doors that you came in. He's
get him to the boat and then send the boat back for us, Arnold.
Okay.
To the boat. Send the boat back for us. We're going to kill everybody else.
Why?
Steve says, well, we could either just get the hell out of here now. I don't know how many more are here.
Couldn't be more.
But if you want to stay and fight, somebody give me a gun. I'm going to stay and fight.
I put the captain's hat on him.
All right.
I hand him one of my two pistols. There you are.
He takes some time checking it out.
I look at the girl and raise an eyebrow like, you got some bloodlust going?
She nods.
We find a pistol that's working that somebody threw away, get it loaded up, give it to her.
Okay.
I hate to point out, but both of them should probably make sandy rolls for the skeleton unless they're strangely okay with it.
Oh, yeah, good point. They do, their eyes kind of widen when they see it, but they seem okay with it.
Okay. Right. Sweet. Anything behind this big double door?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was waiting for Jay. So, yeah, I was trying to listen behind that big old double door to see if I hear any whatnots.
Yeah, give me a listen roll.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah,
I hear breathing.
Yeah, you definitely. There doesn't sound like there's anything on the other side of the doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to stand to one side and I'm going to go, okay, let the skeleton go in and then we'll see what happens, right?
Sure. I get to the other side. Yep.
Yep. Make sure nobody's standing in the way of the door. So when I open it, I tell Skeleton, go inside and dance around evilly. And I close it after you come in.
It walks in maybe a few meters and starts to wiggle around. When you guys open the doors, you don't see anybody in there. You don't hear any yelling. You do notice another set of doors to the outside that are open. You're guessing that must have been where the other group must have ran off.
We're gonna move up. Is there anywhere we can do cover and stuff?
Yeah, that's the other thing. This room almost looks like this is the stockpile room. There's piles of stuff everywhere. It's almost as if hoarders live here. You know, you've got room to move around, but there's just piles of random stuff that's probably been stolen and looted. And this is where they collect it all. They got food, electronics, luggage, clothing. There's all kinds of stuff to hide behind.
We're gonna move up, get ambush positions, look. I'm guessing that they're on the beach or something going, what was that noise?
Right, you think they're outside, yeah, trying to figure out what that explosion was.
How many of them are there approximately?
You're asking the
No, I'm looking out.
yeah, you don't quite see them, but yeah, you get the impression that that's where they are. Occasionally you hear some yelling in the distance, and it sounds like they're out that way. Like they kind of went out that way and maybe went down a hill or something.
Oh,
Are there any explosives in the storage room area?
Give me a luck roll.
Okay.
oh, if we had some claymores, Freddie. Oh,
Claymores, grenades, something.
make a good luck roll, Freddie.
Let's do it.
I'm not sure why, but your camera's gotten blurry on you.
Has it?
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix.
Might be a bandwidth thing
That
at the
helps.
moment.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, by half.
Well,
Yeah.
by water. By
Yeah,
my-
you find you find some more dynamite with one of those detonators.
I hand it over to Lumsy and I say, you know what to do with it.
Okay.
All right. As we're passing through here, Jay, I do have like appraisal and art lore and all that. I'm trying to look for something universally valuable for its size. If not, I just don't bother carrying it out.
Okay. Give me a luck roll first.
All right. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, you see lots of stuff that people would take with them on vacation, kind of.
I'll take those used toothbrushes. Those might come in handy.
Jay, is there like a crate that has a bunch of like just scrap metal type stuff in it?
Yeah, you can find something that's got like random metal, like computer components. You know, like
Just junk.
Yeah.
Why don't you grab, why don't you give the skeleton the dynamite and just Allahu Akbar? Right.
I look at Freddie and go, you are a special individual. I like the way you think. The skeleton now has the wire twisted around it so that it doesn't pull out of the dynamite, and it's got the dynamite in its little hands. And
you could stuff it up like in its rib cage.
Rib cage.
Actually, I'm going to have the skeleton holding a big box of the computer shit and just go and stand, or I'm going to have the skeleton like out there, just standing there with a big box of shit. And I want it, how long is the wire? How much wire do we have?
Yeah, let's see. You got about 30 or 40 meters of wire. It's pretty good. It's like you think you could set up an explosion from a good, safe distance and set it off.
No problem. I'm going to have the skeleton just kind of drape itself over the box and pretend to be dead.
Okay.
And
give me a conceal or camouflage type roll.
Yeah.
Let's see how good it looks. Okay.
It doesn't look good. If anybody else wishes to reorganize it a little bit to make it look any better, feel free.
Did you dress the skeleton earlier in something other than the mop?
The French peasant outfit, but it has been shot at a lot. And
okay, that definitely is helping. Just the fact that you did that helps a lot. It doesn't look like a skeleton as much.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like it's going to look like anything else. Okay, everybody back off. I'm going to go do demolitions. If I fail this, I don't want you to die horribly with me.
I will leave the building.
Well, no, I'm outside with the.
Okay.
So you guys are still like in the banquet room. He's gone out these like double doors that go out to like this big deck, and there's a stairway heading down to a beach. So you're out on this deck, I take it, that's like outside the banquet room.
I want them to get to this before they get to. I want them to go. Who brought our shit outside and go up to it? Because this is the normal reaction.
Yeah, so you got it out on the deck. Like when they come up the stairs, it's going to be between them and the door. So they're going to notice it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, all this time, you know, several minutes has passed. You know, you hear stuff in the distance. And you hear what sounds like, the way they're talking, it sounds like they've kind of calmed down. They're not yelling as much. They're heading back this way, up the stairs right now.
No problem. I did my demolitions at a quarter. And
oh, very nice.
Actually, I don't even need the skeleton there for this. Skeleton, I have the skeleton move over to one side and just look dead on the ground.
Okay.
Like, possibly like a little hill between it and the bomb so it doesn't get the blast. I don't want it to go wee, you know, fly off somewhere.
Oh, you want to like give it some cover from the blast, you mean?
Yeah. But
okay. Yeah, you can do that.
If they don't, I don't care. But then I hurry back up because I want them to go, hey, who brought our shit out? And go up to it and go, I wonder what this wire is.
I'll also cover the opposite door, the door we came in originally.
Why don't we have
the double door like in the hallway,
yes,
in the coat check?
Yeah.
Let's have
the lobby where you guys were in the first fight.
Not the lobby, the double doors.
Okay.
Let's have Arnold do that because he's pretty beat up. Basically, Arnold make a lot of noise if shit happens that direction.
Oh, you want Arnold to keep an eye out behind you?
Yeah.
Okay, he nods.
In fact, we're going to station him well outside of combat because he's almost dead and he's too able to die.
So he's down by like the end of the hallway where the pirates came out. He's keeping an eye on the lobby where you guys came in. He's a good distance away.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So there's a group of people coming up.
Yep.
Are you guys in a place where you have line of sight on the deck?
Yeah, and lots of cover.
Okay. So
the hiding thing, and I'm sitting there with the explosive thing, waiting until enough people gather around and go, what's going on with this? Why is this box here? Somebody playing a joke?
Yeah, so the group's heading back up. They seem oblivious. They don't seem to have heard any of the damn gunfire going on up here. That's what happens when you fumble some rolls. And there's about 8 of them, you think? And they're now coming up onto the deck. They're a couple of them are like, what the hell? And they're inspecting this stuff you left up there.
Do the others come over to see what's going on?
Oh, yeah, they all come up. They're all kind of standing around. Look. All right, you made your demolitions roll. So at this point, all we need to roll is damage. There's like 6 sticks of dynamite in this bundle that you put there. I'm assuming you put it all there. I don't know what obscene amount of damage that is. I don't even know if we really need to roll it.
There you go, Logan.
3d12, 4d12.
Oh, there you go.
What do you want?
Yeah, 4d12 plus whatever Ralph is giving you here.
What
gave you plus 6 damage, assistant plus d6 damage.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and that.
Oh, yeah.
If I had rolled a bunch of ones, that would have sucked some ass.
The windows shatter on that side of the banquet room. Just smoke. Stuff is all over the place. You see slippage on the deck out there. You see a couple body parts fly through the windows into this banquet room. It's a mess. The whole place is shaking.
Make some martial arts noises and shit.
Very nice. Yeah, you're pretty sure you got them. We're going to say combat has ended.
I look at the captain and go, was there more than 8, do you think? Okay.
I think there was maybe 20, 25 people here total.
Yeah, okay. They did. So, I
Wow,
don't know.
good job, guys. Maybe we should get out of here, get back to the ship, just in case there might be reinforcements coming.
Do you need any of this shit? I motioned to the pirate loot.
He goes back into the banquet room, goes over into a corner, a place where Suede had almost checked when he was looking for stuff, and there's a safe in there. Let's see.
Ooh, it's safe cracking time. Check and see
Locked.
if it's open first. God damn.
Yeah, he did. He goes up and opens it. It's locked.
Oh,
He looks back at you guys. Any of you guys know how to open a safe?
maybe. I think we all know how to open a safe, just very badly.
Well, I mean, I can do it without blowing it up.
Sure, give it a shot.
All right. Well, first of all, what kind of safe is it?
It's similar to what was on the ship. It's just like it's the size of like a mini fridge.
Do you
Little
mind
dial on it.
try just spinning the dial and doing the open thing? Do you mind if I try that first?
No, give me a luck roll.
Oh, I was just going to try safe cracking.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then make a safe cracking roll. I thought you were just going to see if it was kind of semi-unlocked.
I have.
Oh, yeah. You hear a click?
At learn. That's right.
He puts his palm up against the safe and feels, turns it just a little bit, opens it.
Feel the magnificence. You can smell
Yeah,
it.
you see some cash in there. There's like some gold. There's some jewelry. You see a disc similar to what was on the Belafonte.
I take the cash, put it in Suede's G-string.
Mm.
The rest.
Steve says, "Ah, good. They didn't destroy it." He motions towards the disc. Can you hand that to me?
String has managed to live through quite a lot. I say, misunderstanding what he's talking about entirely.
He bends down and just grabs it, holds it up to the light, kind of looks through it.
Oh, right.
All right, guys, let's get out of here.
All right.
I guess I'll take the gold since everybody had just wandered away from the gold.
Yeah.
You grab some valuables and stuff. We'll make a note of that. That'll be in the safe on the ship or in your room. So you guys head back out. You get back onto the boat, push it out, head back to the Belafonte. You get back on there. The interns and Arnold see you to get in the little boat loaded back on.
Is the blip still there on the?
No, the blip is gone. But what's weird is the submarine is back on the Belafonte, right where it was before, the little mini sub. And as you come up, you see. Well, no, Bobby is not there, but the sub is there. You get back on the ship, and Steve starts barking orders to some of the people. They all scramble, start getting things ready, pulling the anchors up, stuff like that. Steve kind of looks off into the distance, says, that's weird. I don't remember that island over there before. I've got an idea. He barks a couple orders, makes sure that the ship gets going. And he heads into the bridge. He's checking some maps right now. He's got that little ping map that Arnold had found earlier. He's scratching his head. Loopsy, I need you to help me out with something. Take these binoculars here. Head up onto the bow of the ship. Get a good look at that island over there. Tell me if you see any people on it. He starts hacking through some other things.
I've got the binoculars hanging around my neck, and I'm using my hands like this because he doesn't know what binoculars are.
Yeah, so you feel the ship moving in that direction. You guys are heading towards this island, and you're up there looking through your hands. You see this island. You see some palm trees. It's hard to make out what's on the island, though, because those heat waves. You see the heat kind of coming. You think there might be someone there.
Bobby.
As you're looking through your hands, you hear someone behind you, and he goes, "I don't know if it's true or not. Do you? I didn't hear back from her. She never contacted me all these years. You're supposed to be my son, right? And then insane. And that's where we're going to leave off.
Quick question. Is Ralph rolling for the amount of gold he has? Because if he is, I've got a reroll card I could give him.
Ooh.
Don't know how you want to do that, Jay.
I don't know. Let's see. How would you normally do it? Something like that.
It depends on how much gold you want to give him and stuff. If it's something like a lot of times, what I'll do to try to tempt PCs into spending hero points on money, which is always a bad return on investment, I'll let them roll like a D10 exploding. So if they roll a 10, then they get to roll another D10. If they roll a 10, they get to roll another D10.
Oh, that's interesting. And then I'll tell you like.
How many gold?
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Do a D10. If you roll a 10, you roll another one.
I'm not sure if somebody else still has the hero card or the victory card, or if that died.
I do.
Nice.
And what do we got? We got a reroll card. Sure, I might as well just blow a reroll card. We're pretty much done here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just free money anyways. Ah, all right.
6 gold. That's the amount of treasure I have no problem with Ralph holding on to in my world also. So.
Okay. So you've got 6 gold something.
I just call them gold pieces because that's like a universal value thing in my world.
Okay.
Okay, so we're to end of mission card play.
Yeah, and then I'd say all the cash that you found and got stuffed into your Speedo, let's say that's about $30,000 that you got stuffed.
Okay. Just so you know, that cash will work in Jay's zone. So whatever the name of your zone is, Jay, you might want to, or name the cash something that you'll remember.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll just call it $70s for now.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll just leave that in the stateroom here.
Oh, actually, I'd hang on to it, Ralph, because you can never tell when Jay's going to GM again, and it'll be useful.
All right.
And plus, you earned those tips.
Yeah.
So are we doing end of mission refill?
Yeah, so you guys all get 3 paws for end of mission reward. You saved the captain and Anne-Marie, so I'm going to give you a D4 of sanity back.
Each or total?
Each. So you roll a 1D4, and that's how much sanity you get back.
Oh, I meant for each person or total?
Each person or total. So you get 3 paws, and you roll a D4. That's how much sanity you get back.
Got it. I can use 2 points.
And we cannot exceed our maximum, correct?
No, you can. You can go up to 99.
Yeah, so you can go up to 99.
You can get super duper sane.
What a waste.
Oh yeah, if you get up that high, you should start doing human sacrifice and shit. Okay, so Freddie, are you keeping all those cards for end of mission?
Drop 2. I'm going to keep my reroll for the stacked. Just in case. Oops. Didn't mean to drop that. But yeah, I'll keep 2 of them.
Okay, cool. Everybody drawing some more cards for end of mission refill. I think that went pretty well. The only when you get oh shit, I got a hollow victory. So Freddie, discard your victory card.
All right. Oh, magic item goes bye-bye.
Do we have any magic items on us?
I think we do.
Do you?
I don't.
I don't have a magic item. Well, I don't think the skeleton counts as an item.
Okay, so then we have to go into the PC stack.
Okay. Next time you play, oh wait, no, you know where all the stashes are. I'll let you just cross off something.
Yeah, I'll do it later. It's fine.
Does anybody have any cycling cards?
Nope.
I got shit.
No, I got nothing.
And
Actually, I got one decent card, which is a snap out of it that I immediately play on myself.
Well, that was the victory card I was saving, but
Yeah. What I was starting to say before I interrupted myself, Jay, is once you get more used to combat, the quicker you can make combat go, the better. Because other than that, the story, I really like the NPCs, especially Bobby. I was even thinking, "Hi, I'm Bobby" would be a good title for the episode, or just "I'm Bobby," because he was my favorite guy. Or whatever title people come up with. But
I was kind of thinking, because obviously I drew heavily on the life aquatic there. I was thinking of calling it the life heroic.
Oh, yeah, that works.
That's kind of what I was thinking about calling the zone too for now. Just call it the life heroic.
I thought it was the Whale Wars. Was that?
The whale wars, yeah, you mentioned that in the opening scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole combat thing, like you guys threw me for a loop in that opening scene. I actually only planned for that opening scene to only take like 5 or 10 minutes. It ended up taking 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, well,
That's what I said. Remember, the
I wasn't
opening scene takes 4
I wasn't
hours.
expecting Logan to do all these fancy maneuvers with the helicopters and shit.
Yeah, let's just fly into the fucking. I'm like, okay, we're doing this, I suppose.
Quick question. I'm sorry. Do I have to do anything to save my sheet, or we're good to go?
No, it's fine the way it is.
Do you guys want to explain to Ralph how to do his skills? Because he's got checks on different skills he succeeded in.
it's super duper easy. Like you just basically roll it, like I'm doing here.
Right.
Red is good. Now red is good, and if you get a red, it's the D6 added to it. So motherfucker. So now I'm at 61% in the assault rifle, and then get rid of the check. That's it. Green is bad.
Right. Okay.
I'll tell you, for new players especially, the sheet that Freddie made is the bee's knees.
I'm gonna do my my stats.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine you guys playing this before he made that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
All right. Now, I apologize because I do have an appointment I got to get to here because I know we ran a little bit late today. Do you guys want me to do my sheet next time, or can I do it off camera if you guys trust me? I mean, all right.
Yeah, I mean, you can just do it off camera. Yeah.
All right, no problem. I think you guys know me well enough. So I definitely appreciate it. It was great meeting you, Freddie / Alexander.
I think I'll see you on Sunday as well. So
Excellent. All right.
Yeah,
So
same crew this Sunday.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
Nice to meet you too.
All right.
Well,
Later,
take care.
bro.
Thank you,
See you
gentlemen.
later, Ralph.
Yeah. How do you think it went, Jay?
I think it went well. I think you remember I was asking before, like how you time out the scenes. That was the only thing I think really threw me for the loop was if one scene takes longer than you expect. I had to kind of make some adjustments on the fly to.
I kind of figured the processor thing should have taken longer than it did. Am I wrong?
Yeah, that would have been a little bit more involved. If that first scene would have gone a lot faster, there probably would have been more involved with either the tracking processor or there was another route you could have gone, you know, with Eleanor. You could have gone and seen her on the island. So there was a couple ways of doing this. I mean, yeah, so there was different things that could have possibly happened. So when that first scene took so long, I figured I had to kind of make some adjustments on the fly.
Well, looking back on it, I was like, oh, I'll bet that was meant to just be they have taken them and we should do something about it, as opposed to we will try to kill all these motherfuckers now. Arnold ended up with 4 hit points left. That's why I was like, you go over there and fucking guard. But, yeah, strangely, the thing that has gone up the most so far of anything that I rolled was helicopter piloting.
I mean, as it should.
65 now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do mine a bit later because I have some other stuff to do. So, yeah, if Russ isn't here tomorrow, Logan, just let me know. I'll be around.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah. See you, Freddie.
Later,
Alex.
Freddie.
See ya. See ya, guys. Night.
Night. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Any other feedback on things you think I could have done differently?
I think that unfortunately, I really got done with my character sheet skill ups very quickly. I think that the second combat definitely went smoother and quicker than the first. I pretty much, as much shit as possible, I'll farm out to the PCs because I'm like doing morale checks for the bad guys. Very good. A lot of GMs forget about that and just have them mindlessly attack until they die.
Yeah.
And it's funny because bad guys that run away early are sometimes more of a pain in the ass for the PCs than the ones that fight and die. It's like, oh, we killed 3 of the 18 pirates and the rest ran off. Fuck, they're going to be back at some point, or, you know, terrorizing the seas, or they've gone back to Skillhorn 10. Oh, yeah. Let's leave it. What do you think, Jay?
I think if he wants to do it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, okay. But like something else that they could have done, because like I always try to make the combat last as little time as possible. Like it would have, I think it would have been very interesting if when they'd gotten down to like half a dozen guys or whatever, if they'd gone back and done the knife at the throat, you know, because that also tells you like what kind of PCs you're dealing with, unless you want those guys to survive for a future mission givers, in which case you did it correctly. But because if the PCs are like, fuck it, I don't know them, then that gives you a different thing. But now since they did survive, if you were to want to run more stuff with them, then you've basically got a crew that is like you did good because you had more guys, but essentially it was like Arnold, Bobby, and who was the other main dude we kept running into?
Like the Australian dude,
right? The Australian guy. So that's a three people, because 5 is the most you get. After 5, it's just too much shit.
right? Like in the movie, there's several more crew members, and I was like, nah, I got to whittle it down, keep it simple.
Right. Oh yeah, if they're in the background and stuff, that's cool. And like at some point, you know, you could have the like if Arnold's in a hospital, then you know a new guy that was hanging around in the background gets brought up and stuff. But no, essentially you've got a great start for future things, because you've got a couple of things that the PCs like, interesting NPCs. It's a mobile base. Base/transportation.
Right.
But one of the things that PCs absolutely hate, which is being on a boat in the ocean, because that is just a horrible thing. As far as the Kraken goes, honestly, with as big and massive as that thing is, I would have it like if it hits something, that something is not just damaged, it's fucking gone. It's destroyed, because anything that's the size of, like, bigger than a bus that hits you, you're fucked. You're fucked. You know, that's why I was like, I'm just going to spend a hero point. I mean, I'd have to.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things going on with that. The helicopter and the mini sub.
Well, yeah, I think there's some weird magic.
There's something weird going on with them. Yeah.
And that's okay, but it makes the monster into like one of those claws that you lower down, but it comes up and it just kind of grabs for a while, and then it lets go and goes down again, as opposed to this is a frightening monster.
Yeah.
And even having something that big with a bunch of dynamite in it, if it's now wounded and angry, that you know, even if we don't encounter it for a couple of things, and then we encounter it and it's all fucked up and part of it like it's been blown off and then healed badly and fish ate it and stuff. This is now it's angry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm glad you said that, because actually I wasn't even expecting you guys to fight it directly. I was just going to have it kind of holding the ship in place and giving the impression it was somehow in league with the pirates. But I do like that idea. Like if it's going to hit something, it's going to smash it.
Yeah, I also like the one of the hard things to remember is if there's something environmental like a hindrance or something like that, unless you're using it, like the easiest way to do a hindrance is this round this happens, I remember it and I can forget about it. Or like if the fire gets going and stuff, it's something called Chekhov's gun, where it's the theory in film that if you show the gun, at some point the gun must be used. In other words, you don't just show like the pistol and then the pistol never comes up. That's
right.
So with Chekhov's gun, if you mention that there's a fire, then it should be like a big growing thing. And, you know, every round's like, oh, shit, we have to, instead of shooting, you now have to maneuver out because now stuff's going on. Also, it seemed like the whole hotel was like sturdy counters. I'd be like, you know, I'd give the players choices like, over here, you've got good concealment, but it's a wicker chair. They could shoot right through it, but they might not be able to tell exactly where you're at. But over here, it's a shittier thing, but it's hard to recover. It's like, which do you want? And it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
well, that's what I was kind of thinking in the beginning. I was almost expecting you guys, like when that explosion took place, I was thinking, oh, this might actually turn into like a stealth rescue. I was thinking there's the possibility you guys, there was the chance of rescuing without, you know, trying to fight the pirates.
Oh yeah, that would have been good too. But
the fact everybody was using good cover kind of made combat go, and these guys were all kind of shitty at combat. So once everyone's behind cover, you know, there's not much getting hit.
I've taken a couple of skills that PCs don't normally take because I want to show their uses in it. But unfortunately, Loomsy's really a pussy right now. He's got 10 hit points, and he's pretty much as soon as he gets hit, he is almost dead. And so, but his
well, that's why I definitely did not want to make these guys badasses. Like, combat should be brutal. You should be trying to stick behind cover as much as possible.
Yeah, I think you did good with the guns. I mean, having a 30% chance to hit, great. Half for cover, it's 15. I'd have probably had the bad guys go with D8 damage on their pistols and stuff, you know, instead of
in the beginning I did D6 and then I kind of just changed it later.
Yeah. Let's see, what else would I have done? I like that there's a little bit of mystery with the like why is shit underwater really weird and stuff, claymation weird. But it's weird, but it's not important right now. It's kind of like, you know, okay.
Yeah.
But it hasn't gotten that, like, we need to figure this out feel to it yet.
Right.
It could develop that. This could, like, you could have been laying down some foreshadowing tracks right now. The problem is that how long will it be before we get to play in your game again? You know, it could be months, and by then even if it's anything more than a week, they'll remember that, you know, they got to see Bill Murray, and you know, it's like he made a cameo in the movie, and that you know, that'll be most of it. Any kind of plot stuff gets lost after a week or so.
Right.
I discovered that when I was running in the swamp house. It's like after a week, nobody fucking knows. Yeah, unless they've got notes and shit. None of this group was like, we're the note takers, you know.
Right.
Let's see. For the combats, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just have like instead of rolling a bunch of different rolls, if it's NPC versus NPC, I'll just do one percentage roll. And like if it's low, then the PC side is doing well. If it's high, the NPC side is doing well.
Okay.
And then
I like that.
Just go into like description, because the second combat was like 50% better than the first combat, because it's all about like the dramatic scene descriptions rather than the hit damage, etc.
Yeah.
So you started doing that when you got comfortable with the combat, because it is a really simple system. So yeah,
Cool.
there's nothing really wrong that you did. I think just you need some time to get comfortable with the system from a GM point of view.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt a little awkward kind of just using everything for the first time in this way.
Mm-hmm.
Using the pictures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, the pictures are nice.
Oh, it was fun. I definitely got a lot more ideas on where this is going.
That's great. Yeah, your first time was that your first time ever GMing?
I did like once before, like 20 years ago, when I lived with Corey and Chris. I did like a little Forgotten Realms thing. It was like a one shot.
Yeah, yeah. This is better than a lot of established GM shit that you ran.
Oh,
So
thank you.
great. Yeah.
Well, I had a lot of time to prepare, and I cranked out a lot of stuff at the beginning, but over the past couple of months, I just keep getting these ideas, and I would sit down and punch it up a little bit more, get an idea. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And, just half the stuff I prepared just even for this was probably like, okay, we're going to save that for later.
Right. Yeah. I just keep prepping. Next time you want to run, let me know.
Yeah, I definitely want to run again. I thought this was fun.
Excellent. Yeah. After you run about 4 times, you get the bug.
Cool.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. I'm going to run. Had fun. I'll talk to you later.
Ciao.